The Warriors' season took an unexpected turn with Melton's injury, a key piece in the team's backcourt. How will the team adjust without a player who held so much promise? And what does this absence mean for the squad's ambitions? Stay tuned, because this could be a defining moment for the Warriors, potentially bringing surprises to their season. The Golden State Warriors suffered a significant blow with the loss of guard Melton, who underwent season-ending knee surgery. The injury, a partial tear of the anterior cruciate ligament in his left knee, occurred during a matchup against the Dallas Mavericks on November 12. Initially, there was hope for a non-surgical recovery, but detailed tests confirmed surgery was essential for his full rehabilitation. What seemed like a promising season for Melton, who was slated to start in the backcourt alongside Stephen Curry following Klay Thompson's departure to the Mavericks, has taken a dramatic turn. This highlights the impact of his absence on the Warriors' tactical setup and the challenges the team faces in reinventing itself without such a crucial player. But there's more to this story than just an injury. At 26, Melton was showcasing impressive potential in his early games, averaging a solid 10.3 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 2.8 assists in just over 20 minutes per game. Despite back issues that sidelined him for 5 games, his court vision and defensive versatility were beginning to solidify his role in a title-contending roster. Now, all eyes turn to the future. Will he come back even stronger in the 2025-26 season? And in the meantime, how will the Warriors adapt to fill the void left by his absence? Stay with us as we explore the possibilities and implications of this dramatic twist in Melton's and the Warriors' destinies. Before we dive deeper, have you hit the like button and subscribed to the channel yet? That simple gesture not only motivates us but also ensures you stay updated with the best Warriors content out there. Now, get ready, because the next topic will stir your emotions and spark intense debate. We're talking about a bold prediction. The Warriors might be on the verge of ending the run of an underrated quartet valued at an astonishing $101 million via trade. Who are they? And what does this mean for the team's future? Stay tuned, because every detail could completely change your perspective. The Golden State Warriors are facing a challenging stretch with 5 consecutive losses, a situation that puts pressure on the organization to act swiftly in the trade market. This turbulent phase not only exposes the team's vulnerabilities but also highlights strategic opportunities to turn the season around. According to a recent report, the franchise is ready to accelerate trade talks, placing 4 undervalued assets on the market. Among them, the name generating the most buzz is Kuminga, a promising young talent who has been on the radar of multiple teams since entering the NBA. The expectation that Kuminga will be a centerpiece in negotiations is growing, especially with restricted free agency looming next summer. The Warriors' urgency, combined with Kuminga's potential trade value, creates a fascinating storyline for fans. What makes this narrative even more captivating is the financial disagreement lingering between Kuminga and the organization. According to Michael Scotto of Hoops Hype, Kuminga and his agent, Aaron Turner, were far from reaching a consensus on a contract extension before the season began. While the player was reportedly seeking something close to a max contract, the Warriors countered with a more modest offer in the $30 million annual range. This discrepancy could be the catalyst for Kuminga's potential departure, paving the way for the franchise to acquire valuable pieces to redirect the season. Will the Warriors make a bold move, or will they hold onto a talent that still has room to blossom? Stay tuned, as every decision made behind the scenes could shape the team's destiny. Since the start of the season, Kuminga has faced significant challenges in his development within the Warriors' rotation. Often coming off the bench, he has struggled with consistency in his shooting, posting the lowest percentages of his career thus far. This decline in efficiency raises questions about the impact many expected him to have this season. Meanwhile, Moses Moody has taken a different trajectory. After signing a 3-year, $39 million extension, Moody has maintained a solid 39% three-point shooting rate but remains curiously limited to around 17 minutes per game. This restricted playing time sparks intriguing questions about Moody's true role on the team and what the Warriors might be planning for his future. League executives have begun speculating about Moody's fate, viewing his movable contract as a potential piece in larger trade packages. Despite his consistent long-range shooting ability, Steve Kerr's decision to limit his minutes to under 20 per game only fuels rumors further. Additionally, the loss of Melton, a player who was seen as a reliable perimeter defender and shooter before suffering a severe ACL injury, has left a noticeable gap in the rotation. The question remains, with such valuable assets in play, are the Warriors merely fine-tuning their roster, or are they preparing for a bigger move behind the scenes? As the NBA trade deadline approaches, the Golden State Warriors find themselves in a unique strategic position, maximizing the market value of their assets. Among the key names under consideration, De'Anthony Melton's expiring $12.82 million contract emerges as a critical piece on the chessboard. Despite a recent injury history, his contract status makes him an attractive trade chip, ideal for matching salaries in a deal or intriguing teams looking to shed payroll. Moreover, since Melton is unlikely to demand a higher salary than his current figure, the Warriors retain the flexibility to keep him if no compelling trade opportunity arises. This leverage positions the team to capitalize both in the present and future. Another intriguing name generating speculation is Gary Payton II, whose $9.13 million contract also expires this season. Known as an effective perimeter defender, Payton has seen a sharp decline in his three-point shooting, potentially impacting his market value. Nevertheless, his versatility and experience ensure he remains appealing to teams seeking immediate defensive reinforcements. At the center of these discussions are young players like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, adding even more intrigue to the possibilities. With so many pieces in motion, it seems almost inevitable that the Warriors will part ways with at least two of these assets before the February 6th trade deadline. The big question remains, what are the franchise's next moves? Stay tuned, as the coming months promise decisive changes to the roster. If you're as intrigued by these possibilities as we are and want to keep up with every Warriors move until the trade deadline, don't miss out. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to be the first to catch the latest updates, analyses, and hottest rumors. Together, let's dive into every strategic move of this legendary franchise. Are you ready to see what the future holds for the Warriors? Stay tuned, because the next big move could happen at any moment.